Folks, welcome to Calvinsgotgame. I'm Calvin.
I'm Lewis.
And today we are bringing you our board game of the month. We do this every month. We both pick a board game that we think made an impact on us for the month and that we enjoy playing. And it becomes our board game of the month. We give it an award for that. So if you are a publisher and your game is published here or a designer, feel lucky, feel privileged that it gets here. Not that we have such a great authority on board games, but these are the games that make a difference to us and that we enjoy playing. So, before we get started, let's hit our words of inspiration. And today comes from Romans 10:17. So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. So, our video today, like I said, is to do our game of the month. And I'm going to let Lewis give you his game of the month because I'm kind of like the cold of the new today. So I'm going to let you go first.
Now, don't start laughing because...
Oh, yeah, we've had a rough time getting started today.
Someone's been having the giggles. I just contribute to the giggles.
He did. Sure.
My game of the month is a new game I got. And like folks, well, new game? How can that game of the month be? If you just got it, well, it is the times I played it has given me good memories already.
Wow.
It's called Lord of the Rings Fate of the Fellowship, a 2025 game. 1 to 5 players, 60 to 150 minutes to play. It is designer is Matt Leacock, and publisher is Z-Man Games on here. Now it is a epic game. Well, not epic. It's a pandemic style game. It is from the Pandemic family. He has done the designer has done games of like, if you ever done the Clone Wars. With the Pandemic.
Clone Wars, Pandemic, Cthulhu, Pandemic. Yep.
And this is not of his designs here. And I'm not going to go too much of the gameplay. I'm going to go more over how it captured. It does capture the pandemic feel greatly. It does. A lot of folks say no, it doesn't. Yes, it does. How putting troops on the table, flipping cards over and putting more troops on the table, trying to eliminate the troops. That is like a pandemic. It spreads, but it is how it immerses you into the Lord of the Rings story, because there are characters here that have faults and benefits for you. So these characters just don't have the best abilities. They have issues that will hinder the game.
We all got those.
Yeah, and I like how they took aspects from the game and gave these characters issues. And one thing has I forgot the little one with the ring that has the ring first.
I don't know. I don't know Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Sorry. Not that I don't like Lord of the Rings, just not a huge fan. Frodo?
Nah, Frodo. I'm sorry, folks. I just went blank on the name. But it gives Frodo, even with him being Frodo, having not too much. The ring takes time to get power over him. He still have a lot of disadvantages in the game, but how it immerses you in the game from the movies, completing tasks that you need to keep going to before getting rid of the ring. It just immerses you into the story, and that's what I liked. One thing, I played it with 5 players. Yes. Everyone was new to the pandemic system, but it took about 4.5 hours to play.
Gee whiz.
Yes. It does say on Board Game Geek the right amount, the best amount is 3 players, and I think that is going to be the best thing. 3 players. Anything more than that, it is lengthy. Solo play, it's only you thinking, so you might not think of a strategy that might be benefited. So it is going to be difficult to solo play on there. So this is a good cooperative game using the pandemic system on it and how it immerses you with the storyline and the artwork. If you know Lord of the Rings from the 1970s, early 80s, the animated movie, you're going to like the art style here. That's the other thing that it caught me, the art style they used back from the animated Lord of the Rings movie they did. So my game of the month is Lord of the Rings, Faith of the Fellowship. I think we're going to try to play it at 3 Suns the next couple of weeks, though.
Okay.
On there. But yep.
Well, if it takes 3 hours, I probably won't be playing it. Just going to say. All right. So my game of the month is a lot more simpler game than that. The game is called Got 5. And it is by Blue Orange Games. It's for 2 to 4 players. Takes about 15 minutes to play. So where Lewis, you can play 3 hours, or we could play a bunch of games of Got 5, 15 minutes a game. Now, for a 2-player game, it does take a little bit longer because it takes you a lot. This is a deduction game. So you have the game comes with these little tiles, kind of like Azul tiles. And on the back of those tiles, there's some eyeballs. They make little different eyeballs. But on the other side is numbers. And so you're going to pick one of each color. They come in 5 different colors. You're going to pick one of each color. And the person across from you is going to put them from lowest to highest. And you have this card behind a screen in your area, and you're going to mark off the numbers you see on theirs, and then you're going to pick 5 numbers. You're going to pick 5 different, one of each color, flip them over, and you're going to X those numbers off. And then the person who takes their turn takes a color, any color they want, flips it over, each person marks off that number, and then you can ask 2 questions. You can take it and put it in front of your line, and they have to put that in between where it belongs in your line. So if it's a 20 and you got like a 5 and a 17 and a 30, they'll put it in between a 17 and a 30. Or they have these little pips on the bottom from 1 to 3, and so you can take it and put it on top of one. Doesn't matter what color it is, as long as it has pips, the pips. You put it on top and they either tell you it matches or it don't. And then you can mark off the ones on your board. And you're deducing what numbers you have in that way. And once you think you have all of your numbers, you say, got 5. And you tell them off in from lowest to highest. And if you're wrong, you're out of the game. The other person wins. Or the other people keep playing depending on how many you have. So the game's a lot of fun. My wife and I truly enjoy it. Like I said, it takes a little longer with 2 people because there's not as many of the tiles revealed, right? So it takes you just a tad longer, maybe about 20 minutes. But me and my wife have a good time playing it. It is a 2026 game, and I recently got it not too long ago. But I would recommend if you like deduction games and you like something that's fun and fast, and you like the little textile feel of Azul tiles, you'll love these. These are great. So, my game of the month for April is Got 5.
It's interesting. We both got games that are recently new, but yet got the right feel for us.
It did. It almost reminded me of Mastermind. You remember that game, Mastermind?
Yeah, Mastermind.
It kind of reminds me of that, but it's just a nice looking game, and it works. And the little stands that they have for you to put the little tiles in, they stand up nice. They fit in there nicely into the cardboard. They won't fall over, so there's no chance of you accidentally seeing your numbers. It's just, it is a lot of fun, and I enjoy deduction games, and it really hit for me and my wife. So I think if you like deduction games, you like cute, nice little textile feel games, I think this will be a game for you. It is a blast. And you can pick up a copy at 3 Suns Unlimited, and they have them. So if you rush out there, I don't know how many copies they had, but they do have them. So remember, if there's a game that you see on our channel that you like, go check out your local board game store. Buy from them because it means a lot to them. First of all, they're in your community, and they're small business owners.
Yes.
And second of all, you might pay a little more for it, okay? But you're not going to have to pay shipping, and you're supporting your local game store to keep them in business so you can drop by and pick up a game, or you can go there. Most game stores have a place you can play games at. And the wonderful game store we go to, Three Sons Unlimited, has a library of games that you can check out and play. And as long as you're taking care of them, you'll play them and they don't mind. So it's a lot of fun to go. And like I said, support your local game store. It's important to them. Louis, you got anything?
Other than that, you have a short game. I had a long game, which sometimes happens but it is interesting how we just gravitated to these games. Even though they're brand new, we just gravitated to them for different reasons.
Absolutely.
And that's the thing. As a board game, not collector, you don't start to be a collector.
You get to be.
You get to be. If you find games just gravitate to, and you don't realize how much they will, you enjoy them until you start playing them. And bring other folks into it. And like I said, my game, it was seeing folks trying to figure out how to work with each other on there. And I enjoyed that. So yes, like I said, you always say, family and friends.
That's right. Yep, like I always say, get a board game to the table, spend time with your friends and family, and thanks for watching Calvin's Got Game. Hello.
Goodbye.